Hi, this is Peter Adamson, host of the History of Philosophy podcast. As you know, the podcast is now on summer break. Episodes will resume with an installment of the India series on Sunday, September 4th, with a look at Shankara and Advaita Vedanta. Medieval philosophy will return a week later, with an episode on metaphysical disputes in the late 13th century, which will give us a way into the thought of the spectacularly brilliant John Duns Scotus. From there, the coming year will feature episodes on the 14th century, including Marguerite Porete, Dante, William of Ockham, John Buridan, and Geoffrey Chaucer, to name just a few, as well as continued coverage of Indian philosophy, including the remaining Vedic schools and the radical skepticism and perspectivism of the Buddhists and Jainas. So, plenty to look forward to. But what, I hear you asking, are we supposed to do in the desolate, podcast-free period between now and early September? Well, it's summer, so why not go to the beach? Or if you live in the southern hemisphere where it's winter, curl up by the fire. Either way, you'll need some good reading material. And I have just the thing for you, the third volume of the books based on the podcast. The first volume covered classical philosophy, taking the story up to Aristotle, is now out in paperback as well as hardback. The second volume dealt with philosophy in the Hellenistic and Roman worlds, looking at everything from Stoics and skeptics to Neoplatonism and ancient Christianity. Now, the third book is out, and it's based on the series covering philosophy in the Islamic world. As in the previous volumes, there's some additional new material, references to all the literature I was drawing on in the podcasts, and even maps to show you where all these thinkers lived. Plus, the cover is nice. All these books are published by Oxford University Press and can be purchased wherever good books are sold, which these days usually means on your computer, though a few actual bookshops do still exist in some of our larger cities. However you get your hands on it, happy reading, and see you in September.